Hello everyone, welcome to Mike Muse's Megazords. Today's video is issue 108 of the Altaya Megazord build, and on completion of this video we will be at 90% complete for the whole build. So let's get started. Let's get rid of our packaging, do our parts check, and then we can get started. So first things first, we've got part 108.1, which is going to be another internal structure piece for the right hand side of the left leg. 108.2, the internal structure piece to match. 108.3, the other side of the thigh. 108.4, this will be on the front of the leg as a decorative panel. 105.8, we've got two circular cover caps. 108.6, a couple of circular washers, I want to call them, buffers. 108.7, we've got, you can see just here, two hard plastic O-rings. And then the hardware for this issue is two different sets of screws. We've got 8 plus a spare 2x5mm. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, yes. And 1 plus 1 spare of these two silver 2x5mm. So parts are all there, it's good. Over the page, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is take our two seal rings here, and we're going to drop the clear O-rings into the top like that. Now it doesn't look as though they glue in or anything like that, they just sit there. So one done. Second one done. So section A is complete. On to section B. We're going to have to bring in our Tyrannozord model now. And what we're going to do is take out a couple of pieces here. So 60.5 and 62.5, which were the little rectangular blockers on the ends of the upper leg joints of Tyrannosaurus. So let's bring Tyrannozord in, fold his tail up out of the way for a second. And so we're going to unscrew and remove these two bits here, so the screw and this black square piece here. And then we'll do the same thing in the second bit. Okay. So let's just move this up slightly so I can see what we're doing. Section B done. Section C, we need to replace the square bits here with the circular sections here, and it's indicating the clear O-ring needs to go towards the connection point here. And we're going to be using the screws that we've just removed from this build. So what we'll do is put the screw into that section there, get it all together, and then right, this is going to be incredibly fiddly. So, as you can probably guess, the O-ring dropped out. So we're going to have to do this vertically. So I'll do this off camera. Right. So here's the first one in place. You can't see it because it's tucked into the groove, but the clear O-ring is in place. So now let's try and do this one with the second one. not going to play ball with me, is it? Okay, so that is probably as good as that's going to get. He stands. Hurrah. Right, so let's move him out for a second, and then we can concentrate on section D. So section C is done. So let's bring in the leg assembly from the previous issue. Now what we're going to do is take our internal structure bit here, flip it over, and then this is going to drop into place just here. So it's going to cover the pivot joint, and it will be held in place with one of our silver machine screws in this screw hole here. There we go. So that's section D done, just secures that in place. Section E, we are going to be taking our two circular cover caps here. So both of these have got 4 connection posts. On here we've got 4 connection ports. So we'll line these up and push them into place. So that's one side done. And now the same for the other. So line up one, and the other should get into place. So push that together, and that is that section done. And now what we're going to do is join the leg to the internal structure piece here, but we're going to do it around the post that we've just attached to the main model. It's recommending that we have this facing this way. So we're going to bring the Tyrannozord in, leg like so. I'm going to drop this section in here so that this top part is holding it in place. This will line up with the 4 ports and posts, and then section G done, holding it in place. We're going to use 4 of the black machine screws to hold this in place. In fact, what I might do is actually take that apart for a second. I'm going to bend the leg around to start with, to give me more room to work, and then bring the tail all the way around. So I can lie him flat on his back, and then there is less risk of this entire thing crashing and flying apart. So we'll bring this up, fold this in as well. So bring this up and just support it underneath. Top section goes in. Come on. Right, so we'll start these four with magnetic screwdriver. Just drop that down for a second. So once the two at the top there are holding everything in place, this should come together quite quickly. Right, so we've got all four of these started now. Let's tighten them up. Okay, I'm going to get his tail out of the way now. I need the access. Right, that's the first one secure. That's the second one. Number 3. And number 4. So we've now got our upper leg pivot and slide mechanism for tank mode. So that is section H done. Onto section I, we're going to insert our black decorative panel. I believe it's going to be the longer tab at the bottom, so that slides in just to the front here. Might have to twist the leg back slightly to allow that to happen. There we go. And then the final part is to take the internal cover structure, drop it into place here, and then attach with 4 screws, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we'll do that now. And drop 3 of these in to start. Apparently number 4 does go in here. Right, this isn't lined up correctly. That's because of this panel here. Now it is. So now we can do these 4 screws up. Two. 3. I'll just double check this one. And 4. And that completes this issue's assembly for the Tyrannozord leg. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're just joining us on this journey. Any questions or comments on the build, drop them in the comments box below. And then we'll see you next time round for issue 109 after the 90% recap video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.